everybody. Welcome. So good to see you guys. My name's Christina. This is wonderful Shanah. I know you know us. If you don't know us, welcome. We're going to do about a 30-minute practice today. It's going to be a little bit of everything. So we'll stretch it out, we'll flow it out a little bit, do some standing balancing postures, warriors, all that kind of stuff. So it's just going to be a well-rounded practice. Obviously go to where it feels good for you. Props are like our friend. So if you have a block or something in your house kind of like a block, feel free to use it, or straps or anything you need. So this will be all levels class, and honestly, take breaks whenever you need to. You do you, okay? So we're gonna start out in a seated position today. So you can sit cross-legged, maybe legs out long. You can sit onto your heels. There are so many options. Another option is sitting onto a block. This is also really nice just to kind of align our spine so we can sit up really nice and tall. So once you find your seat, we'll start to roll back our shoulders, really broaden through your chest. You can have your hands hanging out on your thighs, maybe palms facing down for a little bit more grounding, or maybe palms facing up. So you choose. And we'll start to close our eyes here. Take a couple deep breaths on your own. Just kind of notice where your breath is at. Giving yourself the time and the space to really slow down. With every inhale, maybe sit up a little bit taller, really lengthen through your spine. And then with every exhale, maybe relax your shoulders down away from your ears just a little bit more. As you start to really notice your breath now, start to take a little bit deeper and bigger inhales. So maybe it takes like 6 or 8 seconds to really fully inhale. And then maybe 6 to 8 seconds to fully exhale. Start to take a couple cleansing breaths together. So take a really big breath in through your nose. Pause. And then from here, open mouth, exhale, let it all out. Inhale through your nose. Pause. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale through your nose. Pause. Maybe breathe in a little bit more. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale through your nose. This time keep your lips sealed, exhale through your nose. Continue with this breath on your own, in and out through your nose. Maybe starting to really cultivate your Ujjayi breath. Find that constriction in the back of your throat. Nice audible exhale. Couple more breaths like this. Keeping this breath through your practice this morning or evening, whenever you're watching this. We'll slowly start to open our eyes. From here, circle, sweep your arms up towards the sky. From here, interlace your fingers, press your palms up high, and then bring your arms behind your ears. Really reach those palms up high. Nice. From here, we're gonna bend just a little bit to the right. Maybe look up and over your left shoulder. With every exhale, maybe bend just a little bit more. One more big inhale. And one more big exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Press those palms up high. Keep those arms behind your ears. Inhale. And exhale, bend to the left. Really lengthening through that right torso, and then looking up and over your right shoulder. We only have one torso, by the way. Just saying. Right side body, lengthen, open. Trying to keep that right shoulder pulled back so it's really easy for it to kind of cave in. Try to keep it open. One more big inhale. And one more big exhale. Slowly start to release. We'll release our arms. Maybe roll out your wrists a little bit. From here, we're gonna come to our tabletop position. So however you need to get there, removing any blocks or anything that's in your way. From here, fingers spread nice and wide. Hands right underneath your shoulders and then knees right underneath your hips. Nice long spine, couple cat-cows or more up the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, roll those shoulders back, look up. Exhale, chin to your chest, press the floor away. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, drop your belly, look up, broaden through your chest. Exhale, chin to your chest, squeeze and press. 1 more time. Inhale, drop your belly. Maybe wag your tail, lift that tailbone really high. And then exhale, chin to your chest, press the floor away. Coming back to your tabletop position. From here, walk your hands forward a couple inches. Curl your toes under, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Feel free to walk it out, bending your knees, treading your heels. Maybe shifting your weight from side to side. Maybe even shifting forward into your high plank. Start to notice and engage your core. Just feel it out however you'd like for a couple moments here. Coming back to that ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose. From here, slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. You can look down, keep that spine nice and long. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more time, just like that. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Roll those shoulders back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. Grab onto opposite elbows. Maybe rock side to side. You can bend your knees as much as you'd like. Maybe shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Slowly start to release your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. From here, we're gonna come into a low lunge. Plant both hands onto the mat. Step your left foot all the way back. Drop your left knee to the floor. From here, inhale, circle, sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, cactus, your arms front and back bend. Press those hips forward. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Draw your shoulder blades together. Big inhales. Big exhales. 1 more time, maybe go a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, finding a twist. Left hand plants onto the mat on the inside of your right foot, or you can always use a block. Place your hand onto that block. Right arm reaches up high. Lots of options here. You can lift this back knee. Maybe curl your toes under, lift your knee up from there. Or another option, keep the top of your foot on the floor and then lift your knee up from there. Nice stretch for your shin. Another option, you can wrap that right arm behind your low back. Low, half bind. Lengthen, lengthen. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start to release. We're gonna come back to that forward fold. So move that block if you need to. Left foot meets your right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. exhale, forward fold. Other side, step your right foot all the way back. Drop that right knee to the floor. Inhale, circle sweep. Get those hips nice and low, and then exhale, cactus your arms. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Reach your chest up towards the sky. Drop your head back. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe go a little bit further this time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, finding our twist. Right hand plants onto the mat or onto a block. Left arm reaches high. Maybe lift that back knee. Maybe keep it dropped. Maybe plant the top of your foot on the floor. Lift your knee up from there. You can also go for a half bind. Maybe even a full bind, grabbing onto your foot, your right foot. Shanah can demo. I'm just kidding, you don't have to. Yeah. Lengthen, lengthen, breathe, breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start to release. Plant both hands onto the mat, coming back to that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, right leg reach it high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Maybe roll out that right ankle. You can stay here or you can take your flip dog. So dropping that right foot to the outside of you. Both feet are hip distance apart. Lift your hips up high. Lengthen, lengthen. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start to release. Flip dog, swing back to 3-legged dog. Lift that right leg high. Downward facing dog. Left leg reach it high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Maybe roll out that left ankle. Maybe take that flip dog. Three, 2, and 1. Flip dogs, come back to 3-legged dog. Lift that left leg high. Downward facing dog. Shake it out, walk it out. From here, coming into our child's pose. Bring your knees down to the mat, knees out wide. Big toes touch. When you're ready, we'll slowly start to roll up. If you're not ready to come out of child's pose, just pause your TV or your phone or whatever and keep with that child's pose. From here, we're gonna go to downward facing dog. Right leg reach it high. From here, we're gonna swing it through high lunge this time. So feet or right foot plants between your hands, keeping hips square. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward, and then inhale, come all the way up. So feel free to square out your hips a little bit more by walking your right foot to the right a little bit. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. You can bend this back knee as much as you need to. Nice long spine. Trying not to back bend here. It's super easy to do. So drawing your front ribs in, and then maybe slowly start to straighten out that leg. You can even slide that foot further away from you. So get comfortable and then find balance. Two more breaths here together. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Big inhale. And big exhale. From here, open up warrior 2, spinning your back heel down, cartwheel open. Nice long spine. Inhale through your nose. Big exhale. Just like this. From here, flip your front palm, reach forward. Reverse your warrior. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Coming back to our warrior 2. From here, straighten out your right leg. So really engage your quad here. From here, shift your hips back, so really lengthen through the inside of your right thigh. Reach forward, lengthen through your torso, and then right hand, right shin, left arm reaches high. So obviously you can use a block here. You can place it on the outside of your foot or the inside of your foot. I like to place on the outside, so I can lean back a little bit more. You choose. Keep drawing those heels in the same direction. So draw them towards the middle of your mat. Really engage your inner thighs. One more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Bend that front knee, reach your right arm up towards the sky, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down. Downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, we're gonna take a chaturanga. So I'm gonna have Shanah do the full version while I'll do the modified version, so you can do either, okay? So we're gonna shift forward into our high plank, and then from here, you choose. You can take it halfway down or all the way down. If you're coming all the way down, baby cobra, hands next to your shoulders, roll those shoulders back, press the tops of your feet into the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way down, pressing back up into your high plank, if you're in my position, and then downward facing dog. So always lots of options, always lots of modifications for our chaturanga, so take it where you need it, take it to where it feels good, and where challenges you. Challenge is good. From here, left leg, reach it high, swing it through, high lunge. Take your time to set up, pull that left hip back, right hip forward. On your inhale, coming up when you're ready. Back heel's nice and high, take any little micro adjustments that you need to. Pull this left hip back, you can bend this knee. Lots of options. You should feel nice and stable. That's what we're going for. Take one more big inhale. And big exhale. Open up warrior 2, spin that back heel down, cartwheel open. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Maybe even close your eyes if you'd like. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Flip your front palm, reach and reverse. Right hand comes to the back of your right thigh, or you can wrap it behind your back for a half bind, maybe grabbing the top of your left hip crease. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Back to our warrior 2. From your triangle pose, straighten out that left leg. Engage. Shift your hips back, reach forward, lengthen, and then left hand, left shin, right arm reaches high, or use your block. Wherever you're at, try to stay lifted. So it's really easy to sink down all of our weight into this block, and then guess what? This block moves and it's not stable in you. So bring as little weight as possible into that block. Reach up towards the sky. One more big inhale, and one more big exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, bend that front knee. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down, down dog or optional chaturanga, you choose. Take it where you'd like. That pop. From here, walk both feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna step our left foot back just like a foot or so. Keeping hips square, coming into our pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And then exhale, try to start to forward fold over this right leg. You can keep your hands on the floor for balance. I like to maybe even bring my hands out wide, just
just coming onto my fingertips. Or another option, if you feel really balanced, you can interlace your hands behind your low back. Find your shoulder girdle stretch. If you feel like you need to bend your front knee, feel free. Keep pulling that right hip back behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Other side, left foot meets your right foot. Step your right foot back just about a foot or so. Feet are still hip distance apart and square. Pull that left hip back, lengthen through your torso. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take it wherever you'd like. And 1, slowly release. Bring your right foot to meet your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back, down dog. Feel free to take a last chaturanga, last flow if you'd like, or maybe just hang out here in this down dog. From here, we're gonna come into half pigeon, right leg reach at height. Swing your knee or your shin in between your hands. Drop your left knee to the floor. From here, both hands on the floor. Maybe even slide this left foot behind you a little bit more to kind of square your hips. Blocks are awesome. You can place that block right underneath your right glute, so that way you're not like kind of falling over. So if you feel like you're hanging out on this hip, come back to center, put this block or a pillow right underneath your glute so you can stay lifted. So, or even not just lifted, but staying square. So you can stay here and stay lifted, or maybe coming down to the floor, coming down to your elbows if you'd like. You come all the way down, you choose. But wherever you're at, keep pulling this right hip back, left hip forward. And if it doesn't feel good to have your foot closer to the front of your mat, feel free to slide your foot closer to you. So it's more of your knee facing forward. So go to where it feels good. If you'd like to progress into King Pigeon here, feel free. Is Shanah gonna demo? Oh, she doesn't have to. Will she? Oh, here we go.
Won't be pretty.
Yes, it will. So there's always lots of options, and if this doesn't feel good for you, you can always lay on your back and take figure 4, so crossing your right ankle over your left knee. Here we go. How pretty. Yay. I love it. We'll slowly start to release. We're gonna come back to our downward facing dog just to kind of transition. If you need to move your block to the other side, feel free. Feel free to shake out that right leg. And then coming to the other side, lift your left leg high. Swing your knee or your shin in between your hands. Drop that right knee to the floor. So take time. This one takes time. So feel free to kind of just move around, find those little micro adjustments that feel good for you. And maybe it takes you a couple breaths to come all the way down. So stay here, kind of loosen up, relax a little bit, and then maybe start to take it to the floor.
You can stay here, or if you'd like to come into King Pigeon on the other side, feel free. Miss Shanah will demo. Look how pretty. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. We'll slowly start to release. Coming back to our downward facing dog, plant your hands onto the mat. Lift that left leg high, maybe shake it out. Coming back to our downward facing dog, walk it out. From here, child's pose. Bring your knees to the mat. Bring your knees out wide, big toes touch behind you. Sink your hips towards your heels. From here, we're gonna thread the needles. We're gonna lift up just a little bit. Reach your right arm to the left. Sink down to that right shoulder. Maybe bring your head to the mat or use a block for a pillow. When you're ready, we'll slowly start to release and switch sides, coming all the way up. Reach your left arm to the right. We'll slowly start to release. We're gonna come into our tabletop position, and then we're gonna sit onto our glutes, feet facing the front of your mat. So toes point up towards the sky. Maybe shake out your legs a little bit if you need to. From here, inhale, circle sweep. And then exhale, forward fold. With every inhale, lengthen. And with every exhale, pull down a little bit more. Take one more big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe go a little deeper. On your inhale, slowly start to roll up. From here, we're gonna come back to our seated position. You can cross your legs. You can sit on your heels, sit onto a block, however you wanna get comfortable. Lots of options. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, plant your right hand next to your hip and the left arm reaches up and over. You can bend this right elbow as much as you need to, or you can even slide this hand further away. Either way, keep your left glute on the mat. Lengthen through that left side. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center, you can even use this block. Other side, left hand plants, right arm reaches up and over. Maybe even place your elbow onto this block. Not this block, but your block, whatever you got. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. We're gonna find a seated twist, and then we will end our practice in some deep breaths. So from here, right hand comes behind you, left hand on your right knee. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Other side, right hand on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist.
Inhale, coming back to center. From here, bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Just notice where your breath is at. You don't have to change it or do anything with it. Just notice. Being grateful for all the wonderful things that you do have. So keeping those breaths really long. If you'd like to end your practice in a final Shavasana, feel free to lay down, take your final Shavasana. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you, Shanah. Thank you, everyone. In this time of uncertainty, we really need to bring ourselves together, and it can be through this. It can be through Skype or live, Facebook, whatever, videos, yoga. We all need yoga. We all need calm, we all need peace, and we all need some stillness and some relaxation. So please do lots of yoga. Yoga every dang day. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.